Hello and welcome back to Bransford Webs. I hope you've all had a really good and busy bank holiday weekend. Bit of mixed weather around here, but we certainly needed the rain, so it's really refreshed my garden at home and got everything looking lovely again to carry on into June. So we joined in this week in Glasshouse 7, and you see behind me we've got part of our dahlia crop. So this is a dahlia mystique. So this all had a pinch out over the last week, so it can now break out, come really bushy, and then it'll push some flower bud upon it, and that'll start selling towards the end of June. And the Mystique series are fantastic. They've got really dark foliage, as you can see in the video, but they produce really vibrant, hot flower colours, with nice oranges, nice reds, and a really vibrant yellow in there too. So it's a really good series, and that's in a 3 litre. I say we'll be online in 3 or 4 weeks' time. But as we're going into June, the stock's still piling through. We've got loads of stuff coming online, loads of colour coming through for you guys in the garden centres to entice your customers to keep their gardens looking colourful. So we'll start off with some colour first of all, and we've got our Coreopsis. So we have got on the left, as you look at it, we've got Coreopsis Golden Sphere, loaded in bud with the first flower open, then a more traditional Coreopsis Presto Yellow, and that is just an absolutely solid plant there. Loads of bud coming on there. Keep deadheading that. That's going to flower all summer long, so ideal for your customers to drop into a container. Then we put online for next week. We put online our digitalised firecracker. So firecracker's got this lovely orange, and you've got a red one as well. It's digiplexis type digitalis, so bit of a hybrid that really flowers well, looks a bit different in the garden, and really stands out from your Lucas and your Dalmatians and things like that that you've had over the past few weeks. And then to follow on, to add to that, we've got our HCA National Plant Show winner from 2024, Digitised Apple Blossom. So we're back at the HCA show in 3 weeks' time, so I hope to see you all there. But for now, Apple Blossom's online. It's got this lovely silvery foliage, and the first flower buds are just coming out. So again, that's come from nowhere in the last week, so I expect that to be up here by the time it arrives in garden centres next week. And you can see why Apple Blossom won in the competition last year. It's got this lovely orchid type flower, really delicate pink flower as it matures. And each one will produce more flower spikes around the centre too. So back to a good old garden favourite this time of year, Salvia Hot Lips. So again, the bud's just forming on there. So this will be showing colour by next week. You can actually see it's just starting to break out there. Good upright habit, nice structure to it. Ready to show you loads of colour in the plant area. One grass that's online this week, I really like this. I actually think it works really well in a pot in the garden because it just intensifies its colour and its size as summer goes on. So this is Phalaris Arctic Sun. As you can see, it's got the gold and orange tinge to the new leaves. But that'll grow up here in a pot on the patio, just as a foil to a lot of other colour. It looks really, really good, really strong plant. It brightens up that patio. Moving on from the lovely colourful grass for the patio, we have got our summer drinks Hebes. So the whole breeding strategy of this range that we bred here at Bransford Webs, and we launched back in 2016, I think it was, at the National Plant Show, was disease resistance was key, form is key, but with the summer range, we wanted absolute masses of flower, and you certainly get that with this range. So this is Pink Fizz, and as you can see, as Sarah zooms in, it's just smothered in bud. So within 10 days on your plant area, that is going to be an absolute rite of colour, and I'm sure walk off the bench. And then alongside that, we have got Champagne Ice, a little bit more upright in its form, and again, loaded in bud. It comes out these delicate sort of pale mauvey flowers and just absolutely colours up throughout the season, throughout the summer, shall I say. The one that gives you the longest flowering time is actually White Spritzer. So a bit more compact, glaucous in foliage. The buds and the flowers are bigger, but that'll flower over a longer flowering period in your garden. And then the one that gives the ultimate amount of flower is Sangria Sensation. And actually that one in the garden just looks, and we see it on the bed here as well, when it starts flowering, it's almost like a smoky feel to it. Just absolutely smothered in purple flowers, lovely delicate purple flowers. And you can see, just look at the number of buds on there. That is going to be absolutely fantastic. And if you wanted something just drop in a pot on your patio to keep the garden looking fresh and the patio looking fresh, as we all have barbecues this time of year, is our Lavender Butterfly Garden series. So you've got here, we've got Pink Summer, which you can see is pink. It's a nice French type. Loads and loads of colour on it already, and more buds forming through the base all the time. We have got Intense Purple, which is more compact in its habit, a bit like blue. White Spritzer in the Hebes, more glaucous, silvery foliage on there, really dense, fatter heads on it. and more coming through. And then my favourite, just because it's a little bit quirky and a little bit different, is Twin Summer. So as you can see on this, it's got almost like a fleck on it. So Trina rightly describes this as saying it looks like someone's flicked paint on it, and it certainly does. Nice fat head on it, nice purple wings on there, but just with a flick of white on top too. So that's it for this week. Loads of stuff coming online. There's rows and rows of dailies behind me here that'll be online the next few weeks. Gerbera's further on down there as well. So keep watching the videos each week to see what's looking good here at Bransford Webs. Until next week, goodbye for now.